Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. I could just knock all the madness into absence. And I've been absent while the wicked ones speak their black magic, living lavish off the lost souls that they've been trapping. But I've been practicing, matching the speed of the fastest ones rapping, who are actually just cackling, lacking the factors in the vernacular, acting like they're the only rappers taking action and tackling a beat. But I'm here to let them know that spiritually we could obtain any feat. In any lane I could defeat you, as long as I speak true. Even if I reach few, still plant a seed or two. Heard you yapping, then I felt the need to answer the questions that you must have, for saying that you're done and fun you refuse to pass. I say you're lonely and convicted, that's why you're wearing a mask. Still trying to justify yourself just to feel more right in doing your task. Dragging others down with you so that the pats on the back and the stacks of the cash help destroy what little conscience that you have. For you know you're truly not having fun, and that you nor any wicked one still hasn't won. Still in this conundrum where you still hunger, still thirst, still gotta fulfill the wants of the flesh, or else you go berserk. And whether you like it or not, you still hurt. You may have a nice job, but you still work. Still getting ill for real, still doing dirt that's gonna make you feel worthless. Still not invincible, that's why you're still nervous for the day that it's closed curtains. And who's gonna lift you up then? Not those serpents, the ones that you boasted or toasted to become one of the merchants. And yet your knowledge had you oh so certain that you've got it all figured out. That's why you down churches and hound servants for putting in service, and you're proud of the fact that you've seen more than what's on the surface. But all that wisdom is worthless without any soul searching. You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. Yeah, you're knocking at the door. Keep knocking at the door. Yeah, listen. Jesus being a savior by shedding his blood for all of us is something that you have to choose to believe or don't. In my opinion, you either understand it or you won't. But what I do know is that religion creates division and endless debacles. Just another obstacle for us to overcome. And truthfully, 90% of you representing a bash in the Bible haven't even really read nor understand its true meaning. So you have no room to promote it nor throw it, to even quote it. Definitely not using in your rhymes as a poet. And the actual truth and history of mankind, none of us are knowing except for the elite, hiding it from us in plain sight to keep the slavery ongoing. And for plan B, all of the weak are hoping, cause plan A is finding the truth within yourself. But for most that's hopeless, especially under the influence of the fallen, putting you underneath their hypnosis. And cowards say that they don't believe in Jesus, but they so easily follow the words of these wicked men. How stupid. The only reason you hate the idea of Jesus is because you hate the idea of somebody doing what you couldn't, doing what you wouldn't, because you're too hateful. And the belief in Jesus shouldn't be out of worship, but to recognize the ultimate sacrifice out of love, and that we are all capable to be graceful. For he was not to just be a God to us like primates, but merely a light to guide us to the path that leaves our plate full. Those that truthfully seek out peace, righteousness, and love will find it. You get what you want. You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. Keep knocking at the door. The truth is I grew up listening to their fake asses. I admired the talent and always sought out after the fastest, but never gave credit to the outlandish tactics of desperately seeking out after the stacks of cash. And it's been a long time now that I've been able to see past them. It's been a long time now that I've been able to see past you. Now all I think about is change. Ain't got time for the pollutants that they put into my brain. So fuck feeling fame and the music that's strange. I watched them all rise and I watched them all change. This is something that's real, there was nothing for me to gain. No ill will, signing a record deal or riding in the fast lane will ever take me to a higher plane. Look at what I've been through, how far I've came. Powerful tools to be rich of this world, but still a desire to change. Been through the fire and I survived the flame. Tired of living life like it's a game. Three types of people that remain: the good and evil and the lost that are caught up in between. The war's at your doorstep, what side you gonna claim? I am a servant of God, but these wicked men call me insane. You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. You're knocking at the door. Keep knocking at the door. There's only one true God, and that is all of us and this planet and the whole solar system, the galaxy, beyond that, the galaxies of galaxies of galaxies. It doesn't matter the size, there is still only one creator. And if you would rather believe that you don't have a purpose in life, then just be honest and say that you don't want to believe in yourself, because that's really who you were letting down. If you do not believe in Jesus, you do not believe in hope in mankind, that mankind can be something better than this that we are. Because as is, this is not fun. So stop lying to these little kids that don't understand, because this is not fun. The life that you paint, it's nothing but hurt. See, the example that Jesus shedded to me was to be free. Free of this pain and free of this hurt, free of this misery, free of the chains that this world shackles you down with, free of all your worries, free of all the fears that you have inside your heart. Now, you will never find these answers unless you knock at the door. Ask some questions, man.